The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, little done. No, it's good. I know what you're talking about.
Chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Let's go. The first carry here for Devontae Chance. But it's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop the throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I got that wide open. I see why.
And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for H.A. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger! 68!
A run. Here's A.J. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Bronco 80!
Go! Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Dang.
That's complete to roll. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's picked up, good for 29 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And he'll take this one with him. Down Miami. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. The Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Ooh.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Mason. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Here we go. Vikings 18.
They'll run. This is Mason. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
A run. Here's Mason. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain. Yet again. And now it's 3rd down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Dang.
This one not on target. It is short. It's right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they'll take this to about the 46-yard line. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll toss it here to Aiken. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and might have even lost a yard there. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this.
On the set.
Third down and 9.
Down. 76.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. First and 10, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down.
Hey.
It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's like typical.
It's a touchdown. And 20-yard line.
On the ready. Rig alert. 1918.
They'll start on the ground. It's Abraham. That's a nice job keeping in balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Ready.
Back to throw. Into the hands of the rookie from Oklahoma. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Let's go now. Go.
On first and 10, it's Aiken. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 31, here is second and 3. complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot.
Ain't no way, bro.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often,
Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Okay. Wait.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Yeah. And not much
Let's
doing
make
on
it
this.
slip under.
We'll stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
Fumble.
The defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job of catching the ball.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great touchdown game for him. That's now 5 all year. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That's hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. That is a 74-yard gain. A run on 1st and goal. A short goal down to the 7. 2nd and goal.
Damn.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marche. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Down Miami.
You know, it always amazes me, right? These guys have all this energy, and following a long return like that,
They didn't read this shit.
Big elaborate celebrations, but listen, I don't blame him. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you got to make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy.
Fuck that is.
This time, and it's good. Incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Left to throw is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hopkinson. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to get down as a sack and a loss of the count. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
Dang.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he'll be out of bounds down
getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Out to his right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Throwing again is McCarthy. Right over the middle, and they can't get it. It's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the pick is good. And the Vikings are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go. Ready, right?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Warriors 70. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. High snap to the turtle. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, in it, under pressure. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down.
Hey, let's get the play. We got bro.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ready.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Go. 19 target.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's hit. so far, but that one gives them a first down.
Ready?
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming.
Let's go now.
And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier to the loss.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Ready?
This looks like a design run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20s. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. And quickly out to Jefferson. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Ready?
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Royal. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Keep one out wide to A-Check. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. It's a gain of 49. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Rodney, 18. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Okay, great.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end.
See if we can keep this momentum.
Third and 7. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. It looks like he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Good up the middle. The tackle him at the 48, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This one is caught by Peterson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part in the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or
he's going to look down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Robinson. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy.
Dang.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the
At least
turnover.
3 right there. I should have played for 3.
4th down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Punting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard. But it will set up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kevin White. You talk about the opportune time. The a huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
From the shotgun, and to throw from McCarthy.
Damn, man, you can see it right there in the flag.
That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 by 60.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Damn, man.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cardinal.
Upper throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Damn, I should have named that.
One is complete, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I don't imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hey.
Down to the 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll take this forward for a
Got it. Ready? Bring it. Bronco 80. Ready?
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Let go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.
Yeah, look.
Time has expired.
Shit is bad.
So a win here for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL
Oh,
on
he got
EA
that.
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
They want to miss that field goal. That's 26. We just keep it. Like they didn't want to play it. Yes, man. Running back, the second string. Man, what's around that man? You just start coming alive at the end. What? Oh yeah, I know. Damn, we couldn't do nothing in the second half. There's something about my defense. You got the most points in this league. That's defense.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a rider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of your seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist when window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. The money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, in the minds of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky. Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
All right. The what? Yeah. When they doing it? Oh, I say when they doing it? When they doing it? For real? That's what they told you?
Wow, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, you know, I'm trying to get so right now. You got that way to get there.
Yeah, rookie was scoring.
Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Move and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference.